Hello. I got a filter on and it's turning blue to gray. Anything that's blue, it's turning gray. This shirt's blue. My necklace. Anyways, I thought it was cool because my hair almost looks gray in it. I'd love to have gray hair, white gray hair. Anyways, hello. What I want to talk about today is something really important and something I'm working through right now. And it is on identity shifting. And what is that? What is that? Well, identity is what we think about ourselves, who we think we are. And we can think we are different things in different situations, right? Like for me, because I love healthy eating and I find it easy. So I have this identity that I'm the type of person that eats healthy most of the time. I find it easy. It's no problem. It's part of who I am, right? It's part of who I am. Where other people, that may not be their identity at all. And they could be somebody who is really successful at their job and climbs a ladder really fast, right? There's somebody who's very successful in a certain area of work, let's say. That is one identity. When I used to work out a lot and run and do adventure races and running races, my identity was, I also worked out a lot and had a really muscular body. So my identity was, she was the fit girl. People would say, oh, she's the fit girl. And then I also became a personal trainer. So I was really living that identity of being the fit girl. And what that really helps with, when you have an identity that's for the positive, it's great because it actually keeps you in that. I was also into raw food. I got into and I became a raw food chef and was helping open up a restaurant and being their chef. And so that was my thing, the raw food girl. And so I've had these few identities in life, right? And it's interesting because it's great when we're in it because it can really help us stay into that thing. Because I'm like, I need to eat super healthy. If I'm the raw food chef, I'm the one who does workshops on how to eat really healthy. And then doing workshops, how to help women balance their body naturally with nutrition, like helping them go through the midlife change. That was me for a while because I had gone through it. So then also having that identity, I was like, I am the person who. But there's also identities that do not serve us. And those are the ones to be really conscious of and to look at. And often we don't even know to look at them. Here's how you find out what some identity you're carrying may be. You would say, let's say, I'm just somebody who eats when I'm stressed. I am just the type of person that when I eat, right? So I am. Or I am bad at math. That is one of my identities. So how am I going to act when faced with numbers and math? What type of actions am I going to take? How's it going to affect my life? Am I going to go into a career with math? Absolutely not, right? So we want to look at these identities, but when it comes to I'm just the type of person who emotionally eats, I eat when I'm stressed. That's just who I am. Careful. Or I'm just someone who's always been chubby. I've never been able to lose the weight. That's who I am. I've gone on many diets and nothing works for me. Bang. Right? Our words are powerful. Our thoughts are powerful. Our beliefs that are attached to strong feelings are even more powerful. So when we attach a meaning, a feeling to a statement we say, to a belief we have deep within us, that solidifies it. And it's very hard to get out of that. Now, one of the identities that I have really strong is rebel. I'm a rebel. Now, I used it as a defense mechanism, as a safety thing growing up because I was very different. I didn't want the same things. I didn't think the same things. I knew I was different, yet I didn't want to stand out in a bad way. And I wanted to fit in. And I had a lot of anger issues. And so I couldn't express myself very well either. And so I think it helped me be strong. It helped me go, I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care. I don't care because I don't like you. I don't need you. I don't need, right? That type of rebel. I'm going to break all the rules. I'm not going to follow these stupid rules. I don't agree with them. I don't want to do them. I wasn't good at sports, so I hated it then, right? I'm the person who refused to play that. I'm not going to do that. No matter what the teacher told me, I'm not going to, right? So the rebel, right? And it's great, it helped me in certain ways growing up, but when it continues into adult stage, into a phase where you're like, I see it doing more harm now than good, right? Now I'm better, constantly fighting things instead of being for things, so busy trying not to be something, fighting something, instead of really getting to know who I really am, knowing that I'm good enough, right? I'm good just the way I am. Yes, I consider myself different. And that's, just because when I was little, everyone around me, I thought of myself as different, and because I thought different thoughts and took different actions. And so that protected me, but also now it's like, it's okay to be different. So I don't need to fight against anything. I don't need to fight to work so hard not to be like, which is what I did for so many years, was I was fighting. I don't want to be like. And so I was fighting that. But then do I really learn who I really am? If I'm trying not to be someone, then who really am I? Right? So these identities we have in life really affect the actions we take, of course, the words we say, our relationships, how we act in our relationships. Growing up, I chose to be severely independent, and, that didn't help me so much at certain stages, especially with dating, right? Because, you get that tough girl I don't need anybody. I don't need you. Men are stupid. I can do things on my own. And so all these things, right? So there's, like I said at the beginning of the video, I talked about my good identities, things that really have helped me and served me. And then the things that I'm working on overcoming. And every time we want to make a change in our life, a bigger change in our life, it requires us to shift into a new identity, into the person who, like eating healthy or losing weight or whatever, or becoming fit. It's like, I am now the person who. I'm now the person who exercises in this way because I love how it feels and I know that I'm shaping my body. I am now the person who eats healthy most of the time because it makes me feel good. I know that I'm doing what's good for my body and I want to live a long, healthy life. Right? So we need to step into that identity. But of course, when we don't have that identity yet, it's about the discipline, the structure, the focus, the commitment to start making changes to be more like that version of yourself that you're going to need to be. So it's very interesting, and working on identity. We're constantly changing throughout our lives. Well, some people are. Some people may not change too much. But that just requires us to kind of be new, be something a bit different. And it's not that you don't accept yourself for who you are. That's not what it's about. It's about to have this normal in my life, right? So that I'm just the person who normally eats healthy. I make healthy foods. I shop for healthy foods. It feels good. I love it. I find it easy now. I don't find it hard. It's just part of my day. That is a shift in identity, right? Absolutely. And then it's like, oh, well, that's just something I do. That's just something I do. And then it's kind of easy and it's part of your life. And that's where we want to get to when we're working on becoming something or changing something in our life. And this is exactly what I help women through. So if you're interested, if you're like, oh my God, this next phase of life, you're a woman over 50 and you're like, you know what? My life now has gotten a little stale. Maybe I feel a little stuck. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I want to bring in some good practices to connect more to myself, to my intuition, so that I know what I want to do and how I want to experience this next phase of life. And yes, I want to be healthy. I want to feel good, right? Then reach out to me, because that's the type of one-on-one coaching that I do. You can also look at dianamarchand.com, the Breakthrough Experience. That's my one-on-one program. So anyways, thank you so much for listening, for watching. Let me know you watched. Give me a like. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. I would love that. And I will see you again next time. Bye.